God says your soulmate made a secret pact. You might feel lost or confused, but don't skip this message, because you're about to uncover something vital you're currently missing. God says, "Today I'm speaking from the heart. Heaven saw that you did something wrong. These words will stay with you even after you leave. Don't scroll past, pay attention. This was just what you needed at the right time. You will miss a warning that could completely change your path if you don't pay attention to it now. I'm not being quiet today. This is not a whisper from above. I'm calling out loud from heaven. I'm upset about what you've done, the choices you've made, and the outcomes. Now is not the time to scroll down or look away. You will lose something important that you need if you do that. There is a chance to start over, to make things right, and there is a warning that also leads to kindness. If you will just stop and listen. If your heart is still open, say amen. Do not wait. Do this first to show that you're paying attention. I have been looking at you. Not just your prayers, but also the decisions you made when no one else was looking. You moved forward like you didn't hear me. That's what I saw. You should not have done that, but you did it anyway. You tried to explain away what I said was wrong. You shut down the feeling. You had a heart that told you what was right. It was a big deal. Heaven doesn't look past defiance that looks like it doesn't care. Just so you know, I'm not being mean. It's important for me to talk to you, because your soul is too valuable to let you break down and act like everything is fine. You thought I wasn't going with the flow. You thought I didn't care because I was quiet. But being quiet was a gift. There was a chance, time, and kindness. That chance is over now, though. This has stirred up my spirit, and I can't keep quiet. You went past a line. You let someone in. Don't touch, I told you. Even worse, you did it with confidence, like what I said didn't apply to you anymore. That's what makes heaven sad. That's what makes me really feel something. Not just the mistake, but also the pride that came with it. It's not just one wrong move. This is about a pattern you've been making, a heart that is tough, a life that's not known. You say, God knows my heart, but the way you treat me makes me feel bad. I do know your heart. That's the reason I'm here with you. I see what's really there, even the things you try to hide from yourself. Keep this in mind, you are in a dangerous spot. It's not too late if you think this is real and God is trying to talk to you. But that chance is quickly going away. You can no longer take my mercy lightly. You can't keep saying you want good things but not following the rules I've set. It took me a while. I've been kind. But now I speak as the strong fire that I am. Do not say you were not told this message if you choose to ignore it. This moment has been marked by heaven. Your spirit stopped. I know you heard me. You'll have to answer for what you do next. I remember who you are. I remember why I made you even though my feelings are strong right now. I remember what called you, why you were born, and the unique design I made you spiritual before you were born. That's the reason this is so important. That's the reason I won't let it go. I didn't make you to make simple mistakes. I didn't pick you because you'll obey me half-heartedly. I will not stand by and let you fall apart while I act like it's peaceful. You are mine. If you believe that God is talking to your spirit right now, please like this video. I told you to be careful. I put people in your life to help you. I tried to whisper something to you in the dark, but you didn't hear me. You looked for comfort, approval, and personal gain because you thought those things would make your soul whole again. It hasn't, though. You still feel lonely and empty. You were never meant to be happy with what the world has to offer. I made you follow my words instead of how you feel. You can't base your life on shaky ground and then whine when things go wrong. You shouldn't make fun of me. This message isn't meant to hurt you. It's here to wake you up. It's not mean that I have strong feelings. They are clean. They are the flames that destroy what is bad for you. You thought you were getting away with it, but God saw. I'm stepping in now because I love you too much to let you keep going. There's a change coming. You can either change your mind and come back, or you can fight back and deal with what happens. But know this, you won't ignore me. That voice inside you has taught you to run away from it like shame. But today, I want to tell you that feeling inside is a gift. Be careful not to fall. That's my hand reaching for yours. Do not push it away. Don't try to defend what I said. Don't be proud when your spirit is getting weak. You can't hold on to both my promises and your mistakes. One will push the other away. Make a smart choice. Pick now. You should not pay attention to this, because the enemy wants you to think it is just another scary message. But I don't make things hard or hype up. That's right. This is the Lord of Truth talking to your spirit. This mirror is not meant to make you feel bad. It's meant to save you. You will be judged with your eyes wide open if you look away from this mirror and do nothing. My kindness is close even now. Even though I love you very much, I haven't left you. When I call you back, it's not because of strict rules or to show off, but to giving up, being pure, and the cross. Go to the spot where my blood paid for what you're play with now. You forgot how much I paid. You forgot that the hands you use to pray shouldn't be used to feed your shortcomings. The world may praise your freedom of speech, but heaven sees the compromise. I know what you did. I understand how you made your case. I know the stories you told yourself to make it seem less bad. But it's a big deal, very important, and that's why I'm here again. Not to kill you, but to make you weak before killing you. Even though you thought I wouldn't notice, the angels did. The Spirit was very sad about it. Now I speak, not with the calmness of patience, but with the voice of someone who feels righteous. I gave you a voice so you could tell the truth and not try to hide bad things. I gave you power so that you could lead other people to me instead of the darkness you're defending. It's not just about you. The enemy is aware that what you do will last forever. He wants you to make concessions because your goal is dangerous to him. Heaven has marked you, which means hell has been paying attention. If you believe that God sees everything and still wants your heart, then you know what I mean. In the middle of your busy life, in the quiet, you almost cried for no reason at that time. That was me. What did you think? It was just fear. No, that was a strong feeling inside. That was your spirit reminding itself of who it is. You're not like everyone else. That was me telling you that. You were chosen, called, and set apart. You felt uncomfortable every time you tried to fit in with the world because your spirit can't find peace in what I've called you out of. I understand how painful this is, but the truth always hurts more than it helps. This is not a sign that I no longer care about you. It's because I haven't talked before. Through all of your flaws, I can still see the purpose in you. I can still see the kid I made in a secret spot, the person who longed for me. That person used to cry in church and bow their head in respect. That part of you didn't go away. They're still there, even though you buried them under the noise, the mistakes, the pride, and the excuses. And I'm getting them out. I'm not a crazy stranger. I'm your father, and I lead the people I love. You are being told what to do now, not because I have turned away from you, but because I want you to turn back toward me. You are not left alone. People are looking for you. I'm going to change your plans. I'm shaking your comfort. I'm going to show you the lies you believed. Why? Because I know what's going to happen. Things will get too heavy for you to handle if you don't change course now. Though you made decisions behind closed doors, the outcomes are now becoming clear. You can't get rid of that worry, that guilt that stays. Not being able to connect with other people, even when you're with them. That's what spiritual distance does. And your heart will get harder the longer you wait to change. Don't let your heart turn into stone. Don't let your pride tell you that this isn't for you. This is for you. I wouldn't say anything else. Do you remember what it was like to be close to me? To be at peace even when things are going crazy? That wasn't just a phase. That was your soul at peace. In order to get back to that, you have to let go and change the way you do things. You can't have joy when you mix darkness and light. You are being taken from by the hidden life. Spiritually, it's not good for you. You've been acting like everything is fine, but you know something is wrong. I want to heal you. I want to clean you, but I'm not going to make you. I gave you the choice because love is only real when there is choice. Not because I wanted you to make the wrong choice. That's why I'm calling you again. It sounds like my voice is firm or even strong, but it's really full of love. I care about you more than you know, and more than anyone else has ever told you. I gave my life so you could live and be free. I didn't die to see you die because of your mistakes. Say what you believe and when you will return. Your enemy told you lies. It was too late, he said. You had already done too much damage, and the shame and chains were too strong. I, on the other hand, am the God who breaks chains. My name is God, and I speak to dead bones, and they come back to life. I am the God who sends lost children home, not to punish them, but to love them. You're not too far away. You only need to make one choice to go back. But pay attention, you can't put this off. Tomorrow might not come. Ignoring a feeling inside turns it into silence. You also don't want to know what it's like to stop talking. It's not always peace when my voice is quiet. It could mean that I let you have your way. I don't want that. I want to show you the way, talk to you, and walk with you again. You have to pick that, though. I'm not going to force love. I'm not going to drag you to freedom. You are welcome to come. When I told you to let go of something, you held on to it and asked for good things to happen. You want to get better while still doing the thing that hurt you. It doesn't work that way. What's killing you can't get a blessing from me. I won't because I love you too much to let chains bother you. But my power will meet you right there if you're ready to let go of what you've been holding on to. I'll get back what was lost. I'll fix what's broken. I'll fix what you thought was too bad to fix. That's the way I am as God. It is holy and beautiful, and it is also full of kindness and new starts. You don't have to be perfect for me. Please tell me the truth. I need you to be honest and say, God, I've messed up, but I don't want to stay here. That's all it takes. I'll take care of the rest if you give me a willing heart. Your life might not look the same when you look around in a few days if you don't wake up now. This is an interruption from God. I'm shaking the ground you're standing on. Not to hurt you, but to fix what the enemy broke. You might have fooled some people. In order to look good, you may have said the right things, raised your hands in worship, and read verses. But I see things about you that no one else does. The parts that cry at night. the parts that make me question whether I'm still reading. You feel bad about what you're doing, but you keep going because you think it's too late to change things. It's still possible. Not yet. That's why I'm here. That's why you're hearing this. Because being ashamed doesn't have to be the end of your story. If you believe that God is still writing your story, you could feel my spirit better in the past. When a song would make you cry. When you used to be scared of what I said, you didn't take it as advice. But over time, you started to change. You felt at ease. You changed my truth to fit your life instead of letting my truth shape your life. That's where the harm began. It wasn't one big fall. It was all the little ones and the excuses. Being quiet when you should have talked. They made you laugh even though they made me sad. You believed it was safe, but now you feel far away. You say prayers, but they don't seem to help. It feels like the same thing every time you worship. As much as you read the Bible, it doesn't move you like it used to. That's because you haven't completely stopped obeying. I've seen you walk away from me. I'm not going to act like everything is fine when it's not. I'm not going to praise you as you walk toward a cliff. I am going to yell. I'm going to scream. If that's what it takes, I will cut through the noise. Since you're still mine. I picked you before you did the right thing. Before your problems even began. I saw how weak you were, and still gave you a purpose in life. You were meant for more than this. That's why the mistakes don't make you happy. That's why the relationship you're in doesn't feel like a gift, but a burden. That's why the things that used to make you happy now make you feel nothing. Since I marked you, and if I mark something, it can't grow in the dark. As for your faith that God is calling you back to the light, I know what took place. I saw the hurt, the disappointment, and the prayers you thought I didn't hear. You found it easier to turn your heart away during those times. I know. You probably thought that if God loved me, He wouldn't have let that happen. You will see what you don't understand now, though. I didn't leave you. I made sure you were safe. It was advice you were given when you thought it was rejection. It was meant to protect you, but you thought it was punishment. I never left you, even when you were having a bad time. Now, though, I need you to come back with all your heart. Not in the middle, and not with conditions. But I don't want you to just do what I say. I want you to give up. I want to see the real you. Broken things and all. I can deal with your doubts. I understand your fears, but I won't bless your resistance. I won't write about what you won't tell me. It gets bigger if you hide it. I'll heal it if you bring it to me. You can still make your choice, though. You're very good at making people think you're fine by pretending to be fine and smiling through the pain. You can feel the weight when it's quiet, though. That pressure isn't just happening. That's my spirit telling you there's more. That living like this was never intended for your soul. I didn't make you to live in shame and guilt all the time. I made you to walk in truth, power, peace, and freedom. That's still possible, but it won't happen unless you change the way you do things. You can't fight something you still like. If you want to be free, you can't be interested in the thing I told you to leave behind. Now is the time to be honest. Being honest about where you are. Being honest about what you've let happen. To heal, we must first tell the truth. You act like something isn't broken, so I won't fix it. I'll make everything new if you bring it to me. I'm not impressed by how things look. When I look at the heart, I see that it still belongs to me, even though it's tired and hurt. That's the reason I won't let you stay. Because of this, I'm shaking you awake by talking to you and stirring you. You can't be a part of me and be happy with compromise. You can't do that, my love. You've been confused about why chances keep disappearing and peace keeps eluding you. Because I have been taking away the things you should never depend on. What you thought you wanted has been blocked so that what you really need, me, can come through. You didn't see that your plans were going to ruin you. I stepped in. Right now I'm giving you a choice. You can still find kindness. There is still room at my table. Don't think for a second that this is weak kindness, though. Because I'm kind, I don't overlook mistakes. It gets through to them. It doesn't forget about your past. It makes it right. You have to turn, though. You need to let go. Forget putting one foot in my truth and the other in the world. The enemy owns the fence you've been sitting on. Now is the time to get off of it. I have something better for you. The kind of life that doesn't break you at night. A peace that stays even when things go badly. A happiness that can't be taken away. A strength that gets you through rough times. But it all starts when you give up. I did not make you to settle down. I didn't call you to blend in. You are different. You can't continue to live like everyone else then. I have too much faith in you. But I didn't let go. I always saw what was still inside you. That's why I'm here now. You are being saved before you destroy what I meant to bless, not to shame you. Before you lose something I was ready to bring back. You're on the edge. This is my hand reaching out to you. Take it. You thought I was far away because of my silence. If you thought I stepped back, I wasn't. I've been watching, waiting, and speaking softly to you through people, moments, and the pain in your heart. Because you were building them without me, I let some things fall apart. I didn't answer some prayers because I didn't care, but because I couldn't let you succeed in what would set you apart from me. You thought I was being unfair, but I was just being honest. If you think God wants you to return to Him, I know how hard it has been. You've laughed in public and cried alone. When you tried to pray, it felt like your words hit a wall. God, are you still there? You asked. I never left. Even when you ran away, I was right there with you. Now you need to stop running. Give up pretending. Stop putting off the pain by doing other things. Stop masking your true feelings with short-term pleasures. You were never meant to be numb. That's why none of it has really made you happy. Because you were meant to be with me. It was meant for you to walk with me. That's why home doesn't feel like anywhere else. And nothing will until you come back. I have not ruled you out. I haven't taken away your purpose. I won't make you walk in it, though. You need to pick me again in every way. Not really. Not all the time. I need all of you. Your time, your ideas, your decisions, and what you want. You have to be yourself for me to like you, not the fake version that hides chaos inside. I've seen it happen before: guilt, a change of heart, and then making the same mistakes again. You want to be free, but you've kept the chains close by. Even though you say you're done, you're still holding on. It needs to die. That secret, that friendship, that habit, or that deal. Even though you told yourself it wasn't that bad, anything that keeps you from me is too much. You're hurting yourself and your spirit at the same time. And the wound gets worse the longer you wait. There is power ready for you if you believe that God's mercy is still holding you. Powerful. Power to end cycles, get rid of shame, and heal wounds you don't talk about. But you won't be able to feel that power until you stop protecting what I'm trying to take away. You want me to bless you, but behind closed doors, you're still messing around. Do not think I dislike you. I will not ignore it, because I love you too much to let it poison your soul. I'm still waiting for you to be good with what I already gave you before I give you more. You want peace, but peace doesn't live when people give in. You want happiness, but anger doesn't make happiness grow. You want to be clear, but you keep letting confusion creep in. You already know the answer. You need people to obey. What should you do? I already told you. I already told you what to leave behind. I didn't mean for you not to hear me. You didn't want to do it. I'm not talking about your picture. I want to talk to your heart, the part that wants to be whole again, the tired part that doesn't want to act, the part that still thinks. Even though you might feel weak, it's in those places where my strength can shine. You don't need to get better before coming back. Just show up. I'm going to heal you. I am going to clean. But I need you to give up. I need you to say yes. Some people think you can't win because you failed, but I led my people with a killer. Someone helped me keep my spies safe. I used a daughter to tell people that I rose from the dead. When you really turn away from wrong, your mistakes don't get in the way of my plans. You're not too dirty. You're not too broken. You're not too far away. Turn around and stop running. Now is the time. This is the kindness. That way, you won't miss what I'm saying. There will be more than just emotional effects if you don't pay attention to this. They will be spiritual and last forever. Things can change if you answer, though. I'll bring back something you thought was lost for good. I will make beauty out of chaos. I will heal you. You can play both sides, though, so it won't happen. Either you're mine or you're not. I want you to be mine. You were made for a reason, not just to stay alive. Not just to stay alive, but also to carry my light. To be strong, to speak out, to love with purity, and to walk in the truth. What I put inside you is what the world needs. That's why the enemy has worked so hard to hide who you are. He's not interested in your comfort. He wants you to call him. He's scared of what will happen to you when you give up. That's why I'm back in front of you, this time with fire instead of anger. Fire from heaven, not to hurt you, but to get rid of everything that's been stopping you. Do not be scared. Let the pride, fear giving in, and shame be burned away. Clear the way so I can build something strong in you that can't be broken. It's not about being perfect. It's about being truthful. You should bring me your mess, your confusion, and your questions. That's okay, but I can't work with pride. I can't bless protest. You want me to hide something that you won't say. That's not how freedom works. It's okay, I forgive you. You give up and I restore. It's always been that way. I know you've tried before and failed, but now you need to trust instead. You should trust me enough to let go. Do not hold on to anything but trust me. I am better than what you think I am. Trust me enough to come back. I'm not mad that you're back, no matter how far you've gone. I'm very happy about it. You were meant for more. You know it deep down. That pain you're feeling is your soul missing me. Those tremors are your spirit wanting something that only I can give it. Don't accept less than that. If you want to follow your calling, don't let distractions or short-term pleasures drown you. You've tried everything and still feel empty. It's time to go home. It's me that makes you feel restless, stirred, and hurt all the time. You've been turning up the volume of everything else to drown me out while I knock. But here I am again. I'm not going to leave you because you deserve it, but because I love you too much to. It's too close to stop now, and you've come too far to go back. I've seen you carry weights that were never yours. I've seen you act strong, even though you were really breaking down inside. You know how to smile, nod, and say, "I'm fine, but I can see through it. I see things other people don't. I see the tears that don't come down, the battles in your mind, and the tiredness that stays with you. I understand. I've been there the whole time, ready for you to let me in. You don't have to hold everything by yourself. I didn't make you so that you could live without me. You can tell the difference, right? How things get heavier as you drift. The way the light looks far away when you don't talk to me. If you think God is still waiting for you with open arms, you're putting safety before control. You've kept your distance from me because you're afraid to let go. But what you don't see is that control is what's holding you back. You are not keeping yourself safe. You're stopping me. You've been trying to carry something that I offered to do. Your hurt, your fear, your shame, and your path ahead. You were never asked to fix it. Please give it to me. You turned your plans into idols and thought it was smart. You relied on what you knew and said it was careful. But none of that has made you feel better. That's why I'm calling you right now. It should not be soft or quiet, but strong, because there isn't enough time and the price is too high. You can't put this off any longer. The harm gets worse as you wait longer. It gets colder in your heart the longer you pretend. Also, I won't let you walk into trouble without telling you first. This is your alarm. You're not living the way you should. You already know. You can feel it. I'm not saying this to put you down. I'm telling you this to get you to leave. Your mind, your soul, and your peace are at war. The enemy is not just wasting your time. His goal is to hurt you. He can't touch what I've given him, though. That's the important thing. That's where the change takes place. Not more often, but when you give me everything. You don't need to polish my prayers. I want to know the truth, feel the anger, doubt, and pain. I'll meet you where the truth is. I always have. When you know it's time to give up everything and put your trust in God, you keep asking me for a breakthrough. I'm asking you to obey. You want me to move, but I'm not ready to do so yet. I'm still the same. I still keep the promises I made. But I'm not going to add new oil to a pot that's still full of old pride. You want to be free, then put everything down. You've been putting off that secret mistake, that private anger, or that quiet rebellion for way too long. I'm not just interested in changing what you do. I want everything to change. And being honest is the only way to do that. That's not true. I know the enemy has told you that you've failed too many times and that I'm done with you. You wouldn't be reading this if I was done. You wouldn't be able to feel my heart pressing on yours. That's not being guilty. That's my love pulling you back. I'm not disgusted by how broken you are. It interests me because I start where you end. Where you give up is where I build back up. You have been living with shame like it's who you are, but I died to get rid of it. I already had it on me. Every error, sin, and wrong move. It was enough of my blood. Don't dig up what I already buried. Stop letting the past decide what you will do next. I'm not making you think about the things you did wrong. I need you to give them to me now. What do you think I see when I look at you? Not just the mistakes you make. I see your calling, your power, and the difference you can make. When you obey, I can see the people who are waiting on the other side. It's not just about you, as you think. Your breakthrough affects other people. Other people will be free when you're free. You were never supposed to be quiet. You were meant to make the dark shake. But you can't hold on to it and do that. You're not out of the running. You're not too broken. You're just late. Today, though, things can be different. You can say yes again today. You can leave the dark side and enter the light. I understand how scary it is. I know that what I want you to leave behind has become important to you. But what I have for you is better, safer, stronger, and will last forever. Let go of the things you think will keep you safe. The blessing can't get through. When you obey, healing is just around the corner. There is peace on the other side of giving up what is wrong. There is restoration waiting for you after you give up. You're not stuck in a rut. You have to keep feeding the chains to keep them strong. The power of heaven comes in as soon as you say, "Enough. I'm not far away. I'm not cold. I'm not waiting for you to make me like you. I want you to come home soon. It took you a long time to try to show me that you're okay, but you don't need to. I already know. I knew when I called you. I knew when you failed. I was aware of the time you stopped praying, but kept going to church. When you smiled at other people, but cried on your floor at night. I knew, and I didn't turn away. I've been waiting, watching, and keeping back what could have killed you. I didn't give up, even when you did. This isn't an angry message, this is a help. It's true that I'm mad, but I'm mad out of love. A holy fire that will burn away what is keeping you from me. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to help you. But I'm not going to chase you forever. They say I have a lot of patience, but it's not endless. There are times to be deeply convinced and times to make decisions. You are in a kind place right now. Do not waste it. Everyone won't get it. People will tell you that you're being overly dramatic, but this is just between us. They didn't die for you. They didn't make you while you were still in the womb. Yes, I did. You have a name, a story, and a purpose. I want you to walk in those things fully and bravely, without guilt or chains. But you have to say yes first, not tomorrow, right now. Because of this, you always long for me again, no matter how far you run. You act like everything is fine. Even though you try to act like everything is fine, you know deep down that you've lost your way. You are tired. I also know it. You didn't mean to go this far. A little at a time, they took small steps and made quiet concessions. But the enemy doesn't need you to turn against them. Only take slow, steady steps away from me, that's all he needs. While he waits, he whispers lies to you, telling you that it's better to keep quiet because you're too far gone and have missed your chance. But I'm here to tell you the truth today. You're not too far away. You're not too broken. We haven't forgotten about you. You're still mine. The enemy wants you to feel guilty, even if you think God is calling you back to him in love and mercy. He wants your shame to crush you. What he wants you to think is that I love you only when you're clean, pure, and just right. It's not true. When you were still making mistakes, I loved you. You didn't have to look for me to love you. Before you knew my name, I loved you. I didn't stop. My love is not weak. It's not based on how well you do. I won't lie, though, and say that love means approval. Love fixes things. Love stands up to. Love speaks when it would be better to be quiet. I have to talk now because your life is too important. Too much is riding on your soul. I didn't bring you this far just so you could hurt yourself now. I didn't let you go through that pain, that betrayal, and that dark night just so you could feel nothing. For a moment, like this, I kept you alive. That one moment when you would finally stop, listen, and understand that I'm still with you. I'm not mad at you because I hate you. I'm mad because I can see what is trying to hurt you, and I'm not going to keep quiet about it. You've been pleading for a breakthrough, ask for signs and get answers. and now I'm going to answer you. This is the sign. My voice will sometimes show up in your life when you least expect it. When you thought I gave up, my presence touched your heart. I didn't. I didn't give up. You can still call me and wait for me here. You can't ignore me any longer, though. You've ignored me for too long. As a way to avoid facing what you don't want to face, you've kept one foot in and one foot out. But grace isn't an excuse for you. This is your invitation. Now is the time to tell the truth. Not just with me, but also with yourself. You are aware of what you possess. My push has been about something you know. You keep feeding that mistake, that relationship, that pattern, that thought. You tell yourself, it's not that bad, but it's been making you unhappy, and there's peace when I'm around. It goes away when you let something else take my place. You don't need another talk. You need to give up. You already have enough blessings. You need to be broken. They say, God, I messed this up, but I'm ready to come back. Leave a amen. If you're ready to walk in God's light again, I'm not scared that you will fail. I knew it was going to happen, but I still picked you. I won't make you, though. I'm going to call. I'll warn you. I'll remind you. But I won't make you do it. You have free will. So your love for me would be real, not so you could choose to hurt me. This would mean that you would really obey. That's what I want. Your heart. Your real heart, which is messy, inconsistent, and flawed. That's what I need. Not the fake one you show other people. Not the show you put on when you know I'm watching. I want the parts you cover up. The parts you don't like and have buried deep. Because I'm the only one who can heal what's hidden. What's been broken can only be fixed by me. You're the only one who can take your ruins and rebuild something holy. But I need you to say yes. Not just with your words, but also by giving up everything and laying down your life. That's the start of freedom. That's where change starts. Giving me everything, even the parts you don't get, is what I appreciate most. I'm not scared of your doubts. I'm not scared off by your weakness. In fact, that's where my power is strongest. I don't need your strength. I'm what makes you strong. I do not need you to be perfect. I will cover you. But I do need you to agree. That's what I want today. Are you going to say yes? Get the pieces of your heart out of your chest already. Will you give up what's killing you so I can give you what makes you alive? I know what's coming up. I can see what you can't. I know that the road ahead will only get darker if you don't give up now. Not because I want to punish you, but because breaking the rules always ends badly. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to help you. I won't keep warning you, though. At some point, justice takes over from grace. You shouldn't wait until the window shuts. Do not try to test my patience. Come back now while you can. This is not the end of your story, as long as the door is still open and your heart is still soft enough to feel my call. It's a fresh start, one that is always peaceful. Joy that doesn't change based on what's going on. Strength that stays strong when things get tough. I can give that to you. That's always been my feeling for you. You need to let me lead, though. You need to stop writing your own ending with the pen of your life. I'll write it. Let me get it back. Let me get back what was taken. Since that's what I do, I pay off, I fix things. I bring life back to life. You thought it was too late, but I'm telling you it's not. There is hope as long as you can breathe. My mercy will always reach you, as long as your heart beats. But don't wait. Don't leave this moment. This is your only way out. Take this as your invitation. I am the God of heaven, the one who made you in the womb, calling you to come home. It's not that I enjoy your pain. but that I won't let you settle for a false peace. You've built walls around your heart to keep pain out, but those walls are keeping me out. I'm not asking for a perfect heart, just an open one. Please let me in. You used to believe more strongly. You used to worship me like you knew me. But life hurt you, people let you down, and you began to pull away slowly. Your word for it was maturity. They called it wisdom. Served yourself a moment of peace. But you know the truth deep down. You've been going nowhere. My heart has been safe from you instead of giving it to me. I'm telling you today that being far away won't keep you safe. It will break you, because without me, there is no safety, peace, or healing. If you're sure you're ready to turn back to God and leave the past behind, say amen. I'm not embarrassed by you. You think your mess makes you not good enough, but it's here where my glory shines. If you think your past makes you unfit, think again. I use the rejected, broken, forgotten, and fallen, not because they're perfect, but because they know they need me. I want your needs, your pain, and your truth. Don't try to prove yourself. Don't try to get my love. It's already yours. You always did. Don't get my love and tolerance mixed up, though. I love you, but I won't stand by and let you run toward disaster. I'm going to talk. I will fix it. I'm going to warn you, because love doesn't stay quiet when death is close. And the things you've let into your life are pulling you away from me, whether you want to admit it or not. You believe you can handle both. You believe you can have everything but you can't. The world will always pull you harder because it knows what you want. But I'm calling to your spirit, and it's sick of living a lie. You no longer have fire. You used to be brave when you prayed. That's just how you talk now. You used to want miracles to happen. Now you're getting ready to be let down. You used to bring peace. Your mind is now full of worried thoughts. It didn't happen all at once. It began when you stopped listening to my voice. When you stopped putting time with me first and started giving in. In any case, I'm not condemning you. I'm calling you again. I want to bring back the fire that life tried to put out. The enemy didn't just want to tempt you. If you think this is your chance to get back on track with God, it was meant to make you tired, to wear out your soul, to make you think that mistakes are too strong and faith is too heavy. He forgot one thing. You're mine. You have been sealed. You have been chosen. My fight for your soul will never end as long as you have breath. I will keep showing up in times like these to remind you who you are and where you belong, even when you don't feel worthy or want to run away. You're not left alone. We haven't forgotten about you. You're not turned down. It's not me who says, I'm done with you. In your head, that person is lying. He is scared of what will happen if you say yes again. He's afraid of what will happen if you change your ways, if you surrender, if you stop just going to church and start living for me again. Because when you walk in truth, you tear down every lie he's built in your mind. And when you walk in light, darkness has to flee. You've tried doing it your way. You've chased temporary highs. You've tried to make peace for yourself. And look at where it left you. More stressed, unsure, and worn out. I never meant for you to handle this by yourself. I never meant for you to live away from me. That's why this place keeps calling to your heart. That's why you still miss me, no matter how far you go. Because I put heaven in your heart, and nothing else will do. I'm not here to bring up old things. I am here to change your future. You need to let go, though. With one hand on mistakes and the other on me, you can't keep reaching for me. It does not work. You'll always be torn. You will always be stuck. You will be free, but you have to die in a way to get it. Death to your pride, your plans, and the mistakes you still love in secret. That's where life starts. On the other hand of giving up, you've heard all of this before. I know you've felt deeply at times and then gone back to old habits. But this time is different. I'm making a line here. My words are, you've heard enough. Now it's time to act. You don't need more confirmation. You don't need another emotional moment. You need to make the decision your soul has been crying for. It's not about feelings anymore. It's about faith. It's about obedience. Don't wait for things to fall apart completely before you return. Don't wait for the consequences to crush you before you change your ways. I'm giving you a way out now, a chance to avoid what's coming, a chance to turn before the fall. That's what this is. A holy interruption, a rescue mission. I've been patient, but I won't force you. The next move is yours. What will you choose? More delay, more pretending, more chasing things that don't last? Or will you finally say, God, I'm done doing this without you. I need you. I need you. I'm ready just because I am. I've been ready. I have my arms open. The time is running out, but my grace is waiting. The days are getting shorter. The need for speed is real. Don't be scared. I'm going to walk with you. I'll make you stronger. When things get tough, I'll hold you. You're not going to do this by yourself. I didn't bring you this far just to leave you now, but you need to go through the door. It's now open. Now do it. Believe me. Follow me. Come with me. Your spirit wants me, but your body wants to stay comfortable. You want peace, but you've set up home in places I didn't invite you to. You want things to be clear, but you're still open to confusion. You want me to bless you, but you're holding on to something that's stopping you from moving forward. Please understand something. Living like this makes you feel number over time. At first, that feeling hurts inside. After that, ignoring it makes it less strong. It fades in the end. After that, you're dropped off somewhere. You haven't heard my voice in a while because you stopped listening, not because I left. That makes me sad. When my kids get used to compromising so much that they don't miss me when I'm not around. But I'm not going to let that happen to you without one last cry. You asked for protection, favor, and blessing, and I wanted to give it to you. But I can't fill a vessel with living water that won't let go of what's killing it inside. You think I've been quiet, but I've really been waiting for you to give up, ready for you to want me more than what you've been holding on to. You now have to make a choice right now that you can't put off any longer. If this truth is drawing you closer to God right now, please say amen. You've made the tingling seem normal. You're used to the quiet now. You've surrounded yourself with people who agree with what I've been saying. Spiritual talk has kept you hidden while your soul has been hungry. Another worship song is enough to make you feel something. You need to change your mind. You already have enough drive. Transformation is what you need. You don't need to do anything. You need to get away. That's where you'll meet my glory. Not in your pride or in how you look, but in how broken you are. Please don't make empty promises. Please give me your heart, everything. Even the ones you feel bad about. Even the places where old pain has kept you locked up. I want those because that's where I can start to heal. You don't need to know how to fix it. Just hand it to me. I'm not scared of how dark you are. I bring light with me everywhere. I'm not scared of your mess. It got better after I saw worse things. Do not say what you have been meaning to say. It might be a relationship. I've been pointing it out to you, but you keep saying, not yet. Perhaps it's anger. I know about the mistake that no one else does. I'm not trying to make you look bad. It's holding you hostage, so I need to know. You're used to it, so much that you think it's part of who you are. You never got it from me, though. I didn't want it to stay. The thing I died to free you from is on you. I don't want you to be perfect if you're ready to let go and trust God with what's been painful you. That's okay with me. You are given permission to go into every part of your life and break things that need to be broken. Heal things that need to be healed. And get rid of things that are blocking your purpose. But you have to say yes every day in your thoughts, choices, and actions. If you say yes, you stop defending what I told you to let go of. When you say yes, you have to leave what's comfortable behind to go after something pure. You say you trust me, but the only way to prove it is to do what I say. When it costs you something as well as when it feels good. I won't make you follow me, but I also won't lie and say there's another way. I am the way, I am the truth, I am life. Outside of me, there is no peace, no happiness, not a whole. You can lie about it, you can go after it. But in the end, nothing will make you feel better than being with me. The enemy hasn't given up on you because he knows what you carry. You think this is only about the choices you make, but he knows that your obedience can change the lives of so many people. That giving up could change the whole line of your family. That the way you heal could break curses. That your voice could reach people who are still in the dark. He's been trying to keep you busy, confuse you, and wear you down to do this. I kept you, though. I've kept you safe even during the worst of it, because I'm still not done. I will finish what I began in you, but only if you stop fighting me. You can't figure out why you feel stuck. As you try to walk with me, you're holding hands with something that's been killing your spirit slowly. You can't have both. Someone has to leave. And it will be harder to get out of the mess the longer you wait. I'll do it, though, if you trust me. Allow me to assist you in letting go. I'll show you how to walk freely again. Sometimes being free won't feel good. It will feel like loss sometimes. In the long run, though, what feels like loss now is gain. If you follow me, you won't lose anything important. Everything is going well for you. Peace that lasts, love that heals, a sense of purpose that lights the fire, and yes, safety that surrounds. I won't promise ease, but I will promise to be there for you when things get hard. I can't promise you won't cry, but I will hold every tear. I can't promise you won't fall, but I will always pick you up if you do. I need your yes to be real, not just an emotion or a short-term answer. Not just because you feel guilty right now, but also because you've decided to stop hiding, running, and walking half on the way. Your life will change because of that yes. That kind of yes will let me say everything I've been holding back. I have to move because you told me to. It took me a while to believe you. This is holy ground. Even though you're not in a church, I am here with you. This moment has been marked. You'll remember it because you know it's not just another moment. It's a leap forward, a change, or a cry from heaven. There's no need for me to make you sad. I'm going to change you. If you don't change your mind, it's not because I didn't say anything. It's because you didn't answer. You've been walking on the edge of something dangerous while saying it's okay. But you know deep down that what you're doing is wrong. Your heart gets a little harder every time you ignore my voice and keep doing what I told you to leave. And if you keep going, you'll stop feeling the push. That's the risk. That's the thing I want to keep you from. Not only damage, but also losing empathy. Because when the inner feeling goes away, the enemy gets stronger, and you don't want to be there. If you want to listen with a soft heart, say, Amen. You don't have to fix things over and over again. There are things that hurt you that you hold on to because you're afraid to let go. I didn't ask you to fix it, though. I asked you to believe in me. It's what you thought was comfort that's holding you back. I can see how hard you've worked to keep everything together. I can see how tired you are. Just think about how down you feel when nothing changes. I never told you to carry it, though. I never told you to fight on your own. It was me who told you to come to me and cast your burdens. You were trying to stay alive when I already made a way for you to live. God, why won't you answer? You've cried. But I have. Over and over. When I answered, it was out of conviction, in times like these, and in silence that was meant to make you think. You didn't want that answer, though. You wanted me to make things different for you, while they stayed the same for me. You didn't want to give up in order to get a different result. That's not how it works, though. I do more than just fix things. I change people's hearts, because your whole life changes when your heart does. The breakthrough you want starts with giving up what you've been holding on to. Someone or something has to change for you to be ready to give up everything and walk in God's direction again. But I've been hoping that you'd change in some way. You don't need to time things better. There's already enough evidence for you. You need people to obey. I already told you what to leave behind. I knew you would be sure of it already. You saw it. You didn't mind it. I still reach out, though. I'm still here. And if you answer now, I'll fix what was wrong. I will give you strength for what's to come. You won't feel this clear in years as I lead you. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open.